I believe in me.
I believe in me.
I believe in you.
I believe in you.
Stand strong. You are powerful.
Stand strong. You are inspiring.
We are fighters. We are ambitious.
We are extraordinary. We are conquerors. Simply straight talk, our voices will be heard.
This is Simply Straight Talk. Tune in now, you don't want to miss out. Real conversation, plenty motivation. Keep you thinking and still entertaining. Yeah, I know that you'll enjoy the mottos. Free your voice, it's your choice. Hosted by Reggie B, but you already know. And you gotta check them out and how we roll. Hey, ain't nothing off the table, give it to you straight. Changing your mindset, talking past mistakes. You ain't gotta wait, time to take off. This is Simply Straight Talk.
Welcome to the Simply Straight Talk podcast. It's Melissa, and you're listening to a podcast about real life. And you know, between me, Reggie, and Angelique, it's about to get real. Each week, we deliver the best hard-hitting topics on relationships, mental health, parenting, business, and anything else that promotes self-care while keeping it real. We care about what affects you. Now let's start this show.
Hey everybody, what's going on? What's going on? I hope you guys are being good, being safe. Listen, I know it's been like 2 weeks, but I got a lot going on. Let me tell you, a lot going on. And I'm trying to work on some things, man, because you know how it is when you're dealing with these folks in real life. Real drama. But what's up, man? Today we're going to talk about how do you deal with your insecurities. Because one thing I have come to know is that everybody has some form of insecurity about something. It could be their knowledge. They may feel they're insecure about their job. They're insecure about their relationship, their body. You know, maybe they're insecure about their financial status. They're insecure about who they are as a person, where they are in life. Everybody has insecurities. But how do you deal with your insecurity? Because some people can be easily manipulated when people realize that you can be easily influenced. So a person who has insecurities is at a great risk of being easily manipulated when someone knows that they are easy to influence. They keep whispering stuff in your ear and you just all of a sudden, you're believing it. You're believing that you're not a good employee. You're believing that nobody likes you. You believe that your husband is not interested in you. Your friends are not really your friends. So you start questioning everything, and mentally, you start creating this whole world of chaos that doesn't exist. But you're blaming everybody else around you for what's taking place. Because you're blaming everybody else, and the slightest thing someone says or does, you are seeing it and twisting it in a way that's causing friction and chaos in everything around you. Now, the people around you are wondering, like, what is going on? What is the purpose of all this? Why is this happening? Why is this taking place? Insecurities can be a great weapon for your enemies, or people who want to use you in order to get where you are or take what you got. If you're not mindful about your insecurities and find a more constructive and positive way to deal with it, you may find that you are actually attacking the people who are really supporting you, the people who really got your back. You know, we live in a world where there are so many challenges. There's so many things that sort of pit us against ourselves, pit us against each other people. You know, we live in a very divisive world because people now have the mindset of, if I can't destroy this person, if I can't find some way to bring hate or harm to this person, then I will do it through other people. And if I find a weak person who can be easily influenced, I will use them as a battering ram against somebody else. And we don't often think about the actions that we take when we do and we say things. And like I say, we just live in a world today to where I really feel like people don't think about what someone else has going on when we launch attacks. When you attack somebody because you don't like that person, but you don't understand why. You don't understand your way of communication because your communication is sending mixed messages. People have to learn that your insecurity is something that you have to be able to deal with yourself. And I tell people, like, there's nothing wrong with seeing a counselor or getting guidance about things. Oftentimes when we feel insecure about, our relationships, like, does your husband or wife still feel attracted to you? Do your kids still love you? Most time, insecure people will find themselves needing constant reaffirmation, constant confirmation about certain things. Do I look good? Do I look good? Do you like me? Do I look good? Am I doing a good job? Am I doing a good job? Do you like what I'm doing? Am I doing a good job? Did I mess up? Will you tell me if I'm doing something wrong? Oh my God, my child didn't call me today. Do they still love me? Are they moving past me? People need constant confirmation. And this can be a real problem when you're dealing with other people, when you're trying to build relationships, forge relationships, move up professionally or personally. This can impact the way the road you're trying to travel and your growth. Because you're like, people, when they are so insecure, and then they allow manipulation to come in to where they start to turn on people, make accusations, then anger and bitterness and hatred sets in. And they don't understand why it's taking place. Oftentimes, I think people need to take a step back and say, now, wait a minute. Why am I feeling this way? Did my husband actually do something to make me feel like he doesn't love me or think I'm beautiful anymore? Did my wife do something to make me feel like she's not attracted to me or she doesn't love me? Did my coworker, supervisor, or manager do or say something to me personally that let me know that they don't like my work or what I'm doing? We have to take a step back. Even in school, especially with young kids, are so impressionable. You have to be mindful and ask yourself, does this person really feel this way? Did this person say this? You have to be able to sort of dissect these things in order to find out the truth, or you're going to drive yourself crazy. Not only are you going to drive yourself crazy, you're going to drive everybody around you crazy. You're going to run everybody around you away. Because you're trying to make sense of something in your mind and you're struggling to figure it out. The people around you are trying to figure out, what is the change? What is this all about? And this whole struggle is going to create a world of chaos. Because your insecurity has taken over your life. It has taken over your mindset, your thinking. So you're not acting or responding to things in a logical way. You're responding from an emotional way based on either the insecurities you have and you feel you're not getting enough confirmation, or the manipulation of someone telling you things to make you believe something about yourself. It's important that you think for yourself. And you be careful of who you receive information from, who you allow to put stuff inside your mind, in your heart, to make you act a certain way and do certain things. In some occasions, you will be able to bounce back and come back from it and mend those bridges and keep moving forward. But in certain situations, you're going to burn or break a bridge that you're not going to be able to fix. You're going to wonder, well, I'm trying to fix this with my husband, but it's difficult, or my friend, or my coworker, or whoever. Because sometimes you can do and say things that will create just such a strong divide that a person would keep you at such a distance because that trust is broken, that respect is broken, and they really feel uncomfortable around you. This is why we all have to manage our insecurities. We have to manage our insecurities. And I strongly advise people, if you feel that a person is saying or doing a certain thing, ask that person, do you feel my behavior is this way? Do you like my work ethics? Talk to your husband, talk to your wife, let them know, hey, I'm just really insecure because I feel I'm getting older, or I feel like, I'm not muscular like I used to be. I just don't feel like I'm the person I was, so I'm insecure. Maybe it's on the job. You need constant confirmation and you're insecure. You have to be able to have that conversation to let the other person know that this is a big insecurity. I need constant confirmation. But ultimately, it's going to be on you to deal with that and to find a way to get over those insecurities and rebuild your confidence and have that confidence. Because ultimately, a person can only offer you so much confirmation. You have to find a way to believe in yourself, to believe in who you are, and trust in who you are. I just wanted to share that with the people. Just show a little something out there for y'all. I know it's been a minute. This is a short one, but I hope this helps somebody, man. Y'all be good. Gonna be back with more. October 8th, Angelique and Melissa be back. So we will see y'all on the flip side and next Saturday. Peace.
That's it for this week's episode of the Simply Straight Talk podcast. Be sure to sign up to our email list at simplystraighttalk.com and follow us in your favorite podcast app so that you don't miss our next episode. Wishing you a wonderful day from the Simply Straight Talk crew.